Hey everybody, the Johnny Cage here, welcoming you back for more Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green. This time we're continuing through the game corner that Team Rocket has taken over without the knowledge of anyone that apparently worked at the game corner. I don't know, sounds like a front to me. But anyhow, we're making our way through there. Taking out the trainers as we go, spinning towards freedom on these delightful platforms. And what am I doing? Why am I being so retarded here? Come on. Come on. This is a children's game, John. You can do this. Alright, there you go. Oh, man. The best form of transportation, if there ever was one. Spinning around on these little square pigs. Ugh. Anyhow, first new trainer. Dun dun dun, Team Rocket Grunt. He wants to battle, and it's not like I have a choice. Why can't I ever decline battles in Pokemon? Why can't I say, you know what, I'm just gonna have to say no to this one, you know? Rather than waiting out if all my Pokemon get fainted or knocked out or whatever they do. No, it's terrible. I still feel bad for that guy that I left in the rock tunnel. He didn't even know where he was going, and I just suddenly surprised him and challenged him to a Pokemon battle, and then I left him alone in the dark with no Pokemon at all. That is just mean-spirited on my part. But I also have suspicions that the character I'm playing is some sort of evil Terminator robot. But anyhow, enough with my theories. So how are you guys doing today? It's a wonderful October weather we're having here in the Chicago area. I have been playing Resident Evil 4, of all things. Yes, can you believe it? Me playing a newer game, and by new I realize that game actually came out when I graduated from high school, so it's actually not that new at all anymore. But still a very fun game. I'm halfway through the second chapter of it. I just got the President's Daughter. That game's really fun. Some people were telling me that I have to get it. I needed more games for my GameCube too, which was the big thing. And I saw it for like 10 bucks. Picked it up with the last little group of retro games that I got, and I have really been enjoying it. You can see where they've made great strides in the first-person shooting and whatnot, but that game got really high marks for changing up the Resident Evil system, the way that they had combat go before, because they implemented the over-the-shoulder view, which was really cool. I really like it. It's a little tough that you can't like strafe left and right. You kind of find that annoying when guys are throwing like pickaxes at you and like little hand scythes, and you can't easily get out of the way of them, but it's a minor complaint. The game still works really well, and I don't even like survival horror games, so for me to be giving it such high marks is pretty rare. But that's what I've been doing on the side. Really enjoying that. I'd like to thank all my new viewers that are joining me today. If this is your first time watching me play Pokemon, well, thanks for watching. Big props to all of you guys. I just had one hell of a day a few days back on YouTube. You know, it's tough doing LPs of games sometimes. You get a lot of trolls, a lot of mean-spirited people, but that same day I got 6 new subscribers in the same day, and I was like, oh my gosh, I nearly shat my pants. That was so awesome. It has happened before, so I guess maybe I'm overdoing it a little bit, but man, I'm so grateful to all you guys who watch. I'm trying to get better with my commentary, trying to get better with my gameplay, trying to bring retro games back to younger gamers. But thank you so much for all of your continued support. I'm going to try to get new videos out in the future, which brings me to the next thing that I wanted to say briefly was that the next Nintendo Power Time Machine video, I haven't had one of those in a while, and I know there are some people that are subscribed to me just because they really like those videos, and the next one's going to be coming out in probably about a week and a half, I'm gonna say, somewhere between like the 22nd and the end of the month. It's gonna come out. I'm working on that. People really like the way that I had things set up last time, with using the gameplay footage in the video itself. So I'm gonna try to do the same thing, and make it look really good. I always try to do my best with a new episode of Nintendo Power Time Machine, make it better than the previous one. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it turns out looking really well. Right now, Bruce the Machoke taking on a Sandshrew. No problem at all. I really like Machoke. He's a solid fighter. I don't know if he's the best fighter overall. I'd like to compare him to like a higher level Primate perhaps. and see how they stack up against one another. But so far he's pretty good. The only downside is, unfortunately, I'm playing on emulator, so I won't be able to trade him and evolve him into a Machamp, which is a real downer because there's a lot of potential here, and I'm a little further than these videos are showing you. I've got some backlog, that's for sure, and I'm definitely trying to think up my final team for my big push against the Elite Four, and people have been giving me lots of ideas. I said before I might do it completely random with just like a number generator and do 1 through 150, and whatever comes up, that's the Pokemon that I'll use on my team. But I don't know, I think I'm just going to use some of the Pokemon that have really surprised me. Some Pokemon that I know are really good that I've just never bothered to race before, and I'm going to stick with that. We'll see what happens when I get to the Safari Zone, what I'm able to do there, because I don't think I've raced any Pokemon from the Safari Zone before. The most time I ever spent in the Safari Zone was the very first time I got there, which was back in like, 97, playing the blue version for the Game Boy Color. Oh man, Game Boy Color, jeez. I still play that sometimes. It's the only handheld system I've got, so you gotta do what you gotta do. So here's Jaws. I really hate the intimidating thing. That's like one of my biggest little pet peeves about this game, is that you can turn off the graphic for the move, but you can't turn off the graphic for something like Intimidate. You have to be able to sit through that, which is kind of annoying if you ask me. I'm not a big fan of just like, okay, he intimidates, I got it, come on. Oh, and now we're poisoned. Talking about pet peeves, God, I hate being poisoned, and I'm a bug type too. That hardly makes any sense. But there are some things in this game that really don't make a lot of sense that should, but I digress. Alright, let's bring out Beastly, see what the Vulpix can do. Can't wait to get her up to a higher level, get some good fire moves in. Definitely lacking a bit right now, but I understand that I only have Ember, so I can definitely use to get some better fire moves. But look at that. Oh wait, we're doing Dig. Never mind. I wasn't even looking. I thought he got whirlwinded out of there. My bad. My bad. Oh, and we're paralyzed. Great. Just great. I think we need some Dragonzord power. Nope, nope, never mind. We're just gonna derp it up. Derping it, derping it, derping it up. Yeah! I love derp though. I'm just gonna call it derp. Forget Dodo. It's gonna be derp from now on. Tri-Attack is just awesome at this point in the game. If you're looking for someone on your team, you can go right outside of Celadon. You can find Dodos, no problem. And level 21 gets Tri-Attack, I'm pretty sure it was. Damn, it's beastly. So here we go. Here's the big fight. Oh, I just realized I'm still poisoned. Should probably heal up here a bit. Getting ready to fight Giovanni. He's never that tough. I remember him having a Kangaskhan, and Kangaskhan's are really hard. A lot of strength, a lot of defense. So that's going to be the toughest one, but I'm pretty sure I remember him having a Rhydon and something else that might be Rock. I can't quite remember, but I'm gonna have to start out with using my Bulbous X. That would make the most sense. Level 29, just 3 levels off of evolving him up to a Venusaur. Hopefully he gets really good stats, but I've noticed that Pokemon that tend to evolve twice, they don't get really huge stat increases with their evolution. They still get something, but I'm not unfamiliar with Venusaur, so I know it will be pretty decent all in all. Just gotta get some better moves. Let's get Giga Drain now, that I got from the gym that Erica gave me, and that's a really, really awesome grass type move. You really want that one. That and Solar Beam, which I get much later on. I don't even remember what level. Somewhere in the 50s probably he gets that. Alright, it was an Onix. That was the third one that I was forgetting. Alright, we're in business now. Razor Leaf attack. Yeah! Bam! One shot. Down! Oh yeah! 577. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not that I'm really worried about levels too much right now. I'm just gonna... Especially now that I got that new badge, I'm just gonna start leveling up like crazy, you can bet. I've been pretty timid with it lately, but there's a lot of adventure afoot here. Kangaskhan! Here we go. This will be the fight. Can Bulbous X take it out? Let's try... Oh, jeez, it's got me on speed? That's terrible. Yeah, okay. I don't know about Sleep Powder. It'll probably only last for like one turn. it's normally not really worth it. And ooh, that's not good. Razor Leaf does next. And there you go, he woke up. I swear, the sleep powder moves that put enemies to sleep work so great for bad guys. Never work good for me. Only if you're trying to catch a wild Pokemon does sleep powder work really well. Not so much in battle though. Ooh, bite. Okay, well we're not doing too bad. We're going back and forth here a little bit. Mega Punch. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Oh, that was Mega indeed. I think that's the best way of putting that. Well, couldn't quite do it, but I think a Tri-Attack might be able to finish the job. Boom. There it goes. Kangaskhan fainted. Nice. Derp was a very good investment, I've got to say. I'm pretty surprised. It really does all fall on Tri-Attack, so I need a little bit more out of the Dodo before I can consider it a Pokemon that's really surprised me, but oh well. And we get the Slithscope, which will of course let us see Pokemon in the Pokemon Tower, so we are going to get ourselves a Ghastly and a Cubone, and that is going to kick some major ass, because those are two pretty awesome Pokemon. But I'm out of time for now, guys. I'll meet you back at the Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town. This has been the Johnny Cage. Subscribe, like, comment if you have not, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.